Okay, in these words we're looking at words that end with ence. So we've got the E making the C make a sound. So we've got sentence, license, silence, absence, defence, commence, audience, influence, confidence and consequence. So let's go through and look at any other things that we can see happening in these words. It's worth noting here that license spelt with the CE is the noun, and when it's spelt with the SE at the end it forms the verb. So silence, you've got a long I sound there, so that will be an open syllable when you're syllabifying them later. Absence, we're going to split it there. Defence, it's a long E sound. Comments, you've got a short vowel sound, so you're doubling the M there. Audience, this AU is making that OR sound. Influence, quite easy, you've got the in at the start. Confidence, quite an easy one if you sound it out. And consequence, don't forget you've got to put the U after the Q in that one. Okay, let's go through and look at what these words mean. The sentence is where we put words together to convey a message to someone else. A license is a permit to do something. Silence is little or no noise. Absence is when someone's away or not present. Defence is protection from something or someone. Commence means the start of something, the commencement. Audience are the people watching a performance. The influence means to change the behaviour of someone. Confidence is a positive feeling of your own ability, and consequence is the result or effect of something. So it's usually not good, it's usually unpleasant or unwelcome. So you can go through and finish off that page by going through that process. These words all end with ence, and the CE at the end is forcing the C to make its sound, soft sounds. So we've got sentence, license, silence, absence, defence, commence, audience, influence, confidence and consequence. Now I've highlighted here some of the tricks in these words that you need to be aware of. So the CE here in license is also making the C make its sound. And in commence, just realise that this O is a short vowel sound, so we've got a double consonant after it. The AU is a tricky OR sound, audience. It's the same AU as in source or because. And the other one that you need to be aware of is, don't forget, whenever you write a Q in a word, you must always have a U after it. We went through these meanings yesterday, so you should be able to fill in these sentences with these. Now what we want you to do here is write the noun for these base words. So silent is the base word, so you've got to find the noun for that one. You can go through and work those out from these words up the top. Now this is the trick with words that end with CE or SE. Now some words use CE to tell us it is a noun, like license, and SE to tell us that it is a verb, like license. So this is the verb, this one's the noun. So we've given you some down here to work out. So of course you might prefer to go through and highlight the nouns and highlight the verbs. So we know CE means it's probably a noun, so this rule applies to all of these words, of course. So advice and advise would be the verb. So you can give someone advice or you can advise someone. So they're one's a noun, one's a verb. Now down the bottom here, we're just explaining and recovering that you understand that other words can also end in SE. So sometimes we can use SE to show that the word is a verb. Sometimes we're using SE at the end of a word so we get the Z sound. And sometimes we use SE at the end of a word to show that it's a word that ends in S, but we need the reader to know that it means it's singular form, so we put an E after it. So for instance, horse, if you just write it HORS, when they were organising how to put the English our language into a teachable code or an understandable code, they thought, well, if people see horse ending with an S, they might think it's a plural. It means lots of horses. So they put the E after the S to show that it's singular. And if you want to make it a plural, meaning more than one, you have to add another S after the E. So we've just revised that. S may say Z too, because that E is helping that S make its Z sound. Today's words are sentence, license, silence, absence, defence, comments, audience, influence, confidence and consequence. So down here you have to take this word silence back to its base word, the same with defence, absence and confidence. Then in the next section you have to fill in the missing verb and use it in the correct tense. So you're going to have to work out which of these words best fits the sentence and then change it into its correct form. Down here you have to fill in the singular, meaning one, or plural, meaning more than one noun. So read the sentence, work out what the missing word is, and then work out if it should be in singular or plural form and change it to suit the sentence. Down the bottom you're using the following words in their correct form in a sentence. So you've got license as a noun and license as a verb. This is the last day 4 in this level, so we've given you a revision exercise, and these words are all words that you should be able to spell by now. So find the words in the word sleuth, cross them off as you find them, and I'd suggest you do the easiest first and leave the hardest till last, and that may help you to identify them.